Savannah Region is endowed with natural tourist sites. We have the largest game reserve in the country. We have varied tree species. We have the renowned slave market, the largest slave market within the West African sub-region. We have the slave wells. We also have the various caves which were used as hideouts and living places for generations of the past. We equally have the biggest of all the Asian mosques that we can find, would I say, in the West African sub-region at Larbanga. And indeed, in the typical Sahelian architectural style, the mosque is built. Recently, there is a discovery of some writings on rocks. The writings are suspected to be Arabic writings, and those inscriptions or engravings on the various rocks at a community within the Klo traditional area is an interesting discovery which many professors and archaeologists are now working on to be able to decipher the true meanings of those writings. And this is also an area that ought to be visited. And when the revelations come and the interpretations are given, it will give us further in-depth as to the people who once lived in that area and what exactly they've etched onto the rocks. We have the old Bupe as the last burial point or the last point of Ndora Japa, and his mortal remains are interred at the cemetery of Ndora Japa at Old Bupe. And of course, we are aware that Old Bupe is an ancient town as well. And there have been several other archaeological diggings which are ongoing there, and interesting revelations are coming up. And interestingly, we also have a royal mausoleum of all the Gonja kings at Mankuma. They are buried there, and you can identify some of the graves and the traditional areas that they rose through to become kings of Gonjaland. The Savannah region is also having this navigable black and white volta stretching for several kilometers. And it will interest you to know that in the early 1900s, the only means through which the colonial authorities could come from the southern part to the northern part was through the Volta River. Interestingly, the two rivers also converge, their confluence within the Savannah region. Of course, people interested in fish farming and other related aquaculture activities can come in, and this is also a good place to invest resources to create the needed attraction for people who want to come there and see things for themselves. To get the best of retreats and get the best of natural feel and pleasure, you must visit Savannah. #visit Savannah.